Oh, really?
Yep. So
Hi guys, it's me, Lucky Sixes from Proxy
is it
Table
working now?
Gaming.
And me, Maddie P, from the Paired Weapons podcast.
The Masters competition is back. For your chance to win a selection of these prizes, including gaming accessories, 3D print vouchers, the Breach introduction game, and commissions from the Gobbo, simply answer this question. Which army was placed at the top of the latest tier list, released in December 2021? Was it Orcs and Goblins,
Demon Legions.
or Beast Herds?
To enter, simply send your answer to the following email address: pairedweaponpodcast@gmail.com. That's the pairedweaponpodcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to include your name, contact details, and your answer. Check out the Masters Review Show on the Proxy Table Gaming YouTube channel shortly after the tournament itself.
Thanks to all our partners and sponsors.
And good luck.
See you later.
Okay, I believe this time round we are actually live. Should be live, fingers crossed. Hopefully the chat will start going. I really hope. Sorry, Jordan. So we've just done 15 minutes of actual talking about. You know, we thought we were live, but we weren't. Thankfully, I got a tap on the shoulder and told, no, still need to press the button. So we're here now. We're going to talk about our favourite lists. We're going to go through. Go through our favourite lists again because we've just finished it. Then we're going to do the draw. Yes, say hello, Jordan. I'm glad you did that a second time round as well. Cool, yeah, so we're going to talk about our favourite lists again. We're going to... you're going to reveal the secondaries and the deployments at the 9 PM stream with PTG over on their channel. So there's a link in the description. Yeah, exactly. So that'll be done at 9 PM. Go and watch that live stream. And then we're going to press the button and have a look at the draw and pick out a couple of rounds that should be quite exciting. Yeah. How about now?
Hopefully there's sound from me now.
Yeah, I was on the in-betweeny screen. So hopefully...
Right.
Yeah, a couple of technical issues, but hopefully we should be good now. Fingers crossed.
We're good. Oh,
Sorry
shall we
about that.
start with...
Yeah, so, yeah. Let's start with some favourite lists, shall we?
Cool. Shall we just put the 2 Empire of Sonstal lists out of 3 because of reasons?
Yep, so there are 7 dragons at the event, 5 of which are generals, and 2 of those are Empire dragons of all things. So 675.1 with Luke Tranter, and 1 for Darren Williamson, who's gone more expensive with the Crown of the Wizard King, which is really cool. And then there's also the Exemplar's Flame in that list, and Knights of the Sun Griffin, all with still having blocks, shooting, and the steam tanks, which is wonderful. It's exactly what you want.
Yeah, it's a bit cheeky. We're just saying as well, well, you were saying you don't really think of Dragons and Empire together, so I think it's an interesting meta pick. I don't think it's a bad one, just because they can put a lot of pressure. They can zone well. They can still fight because it's still a marshal or an Imperial Prince. Sorry, on those. I do like Mr. Tranter's list slightly more, but that's purely because he's got the second flyer in.
Yeah,
So
Great
he's
Griffin
got
helps with
Great
that.
Griffin. But yeah, I think they're solid. And the weird thing is, people always seem to struggle when playing against Empire because they've got so many different things and so many different combinations, and how they play off against each other. And it went up 50 points, but guess what's still in every list?
It's the steam tank still, yeah. So if you don't bring the tools with it, there's no way you can take it. Like, it's unbreakable as well, so you can't break it with combat res. You can't really get chip wounds on it either, because you just, it's got such a small frontage that you're only doing like a couple of attacks, and they're all going to be strength 3 and AP nothing. So a couple of the 6s will go through, and then you save it. And then there's cosmology in the list, so you can technically heal it as well, which is awful.
You're going to have a bad time.
Yeah.
You're going to have a bad time. Also, folks, just a fair warn, I've had 2 lastminute.com entries into the Open. A one Mr. Stephen Slatcher, who's rocking Demon Legions. I've got the list to hand, so I will be putting that on the Google Drive ASAP. And I've got James as well. He is rocking Dwarven Holds. I've also got his list. So I'm just waiting on Mr. Butler to confirm everything. I think Jeff Keeling's confirmed that he will be there, so I'll get that sorted for you all as soon as possible. But they are in the draw, so we've got a full 32 people.
Yeah, plus the 16 from the Masters makes a full 48, which is a nice big tournament.
We don't care about those. We don't care about those.
No, the exciting part of the weekend is the Open, isn't it? That's why there's more people playing it.
This is it, a Thunderdome.
Yeah, more people signed up for that. There's nothing to do with it being a limited invitational event or anything.
Yeah. It's only 16 people technically signed up to the Masters, so
yeah, exactly. So
not
the Open
too
wins.
Shall we have a look at the spicy European that is Green?
Yes, yeah. Let's take a look at that list as well, because that was another one that we picked out as a favourite.
Yeah, we both like that, didn't we?
Yeah, so I said earlier, but I wrote in my notes here that demons are great in combat and have excellent magic. Guillem's gone for 2 Eidolon Conclaves, 2 Hereditary Imp Blocks in core, but only 1 Greater Demon, except that Greater Demon is a Scourge as well. So it's a really scary gun line with weird magic, because there's still 6 spells in there, and they're all great, but they're all shooting spells. So there's no combat buffs, there's no combat blocks, it's just single models that are all pretty good in combat still, so maneuverable, very shooty, very hurty. If you can take a Scourge, you can probably take the list, maybe, but then you've got to make it through the shooting, haven't you? So
yeah, as soon as a Scourge is in combat, Green's no chump, he's a great player, so as soon as a Scourge is in combat, he's safe.
Yeah.
Realistically. The thing I liked most about the list of the 2 Cowboys are 2 Harbingers on Burning Wheels, Ham, Chitinous Scales, Red Haze, and Incendiary Ica. I've written a few demon lists with both of them. Mine have got poison on instead, but I think they're solid for 330 points with a 4 up. They're just really good.
Yeah, those aren't guys that you're going to be able to catch at all. They've got fly as well, haven't they, with the burning wheels?
Yeah, so they've got fly, they can't be stomped anymore. You've got those, you've got Fresh and Engine, you've got 2 Blazing Glories, and the Scourge running at you if Green wants to. If not, he can just sit behind some terrain and shoot you for as many turns as he wants.
Yeah. If you haven't got the speed to catch up with this list, then it's just going to run away from you all game, which is going to be really strange for demons, I think. Like, you can build this kind of list, but it's not the normal one that you see, really.
It's lovely, and there's quite a bit of armour in the Open as well, so I think those, 18 Eidolons are going to do some work.
Yeah, and 2 Blazing Glories as well. That my KOE makes me very sad. Or is going to be very sad facing against that.
But no impact hits, which makes me sad, but I suppose it's how many points you've got. So, yeah, we both like that, which is quite funny. Shall we go to Big Popper Dragon?
Yes, the Papa Dragon of the tournament is brought by Paul Godbold with his vampires. Where is it? There it is. So, 1,230 points of Dragon, which is also the general and 2/3 of his magic, which is just unhinged. Amazing. Yeah, I think it's fantastic. It can help self-heal with the occultism and its hereditary, because it's got the necromantic staff as well.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no weapon enchantment either, so if you've got, I don't know, do you want to take your chances with it? It's still a really big dragon, isn't it?
It is, and it's going to take a lot of pounding, for want of a better phrase, wink wink, to kill it, because I think, what is it, the Colossal Zombie Dragon's got 7 wounds, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's got Occultism to heal that 1 wound back, it's got Dead Arise to heal another wound back, and do vampire counts have, is it a 6 up for Red Thirst?
Yes, yeah.
The first?
The vampiric on 6s, it heals a wound at the end of a combat phase anyway, or if it rolls the 6.
He's got 3 chances to heal.
Yeah, Yeah, so
it's not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, if it works, it's gonna work, because that is a scary dragon.
Definitely, and we've got to remember there's also 40 ghouls pushing at you, 40 skellies, 8 ghasts, spectral hunters, 6 vamp knights, you lunatic godbold, all of you.
And a Varkalak running around as well.
And a Varkalak just doing shenanigans, so it's on you whilst you're still trying to sort out the dragon.
Yeah, yeah. If you can deal with the dragon, then good, but, like, can you deal with the dragon? It's not an easy thing to deal with.
I would mention the Vermin Swarm lists, but I don't actually know what they do, so I'm going to skip those if that's okay, by the way, dude.
Yeah, no worries.
Even though they sound super cool.
I think Adam's list looks very upsetting. I don't think I could fight that at all. If I come up against that, I might just roll over. There's
so
30 Fethis brutes in there.
Taking 30 brutes, turning it to 15, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's going to be very interesting. Just another shout out. I mentioned it before. A Mr. Wes Wheeler's list.
Oh yes, yeah. I've managed to bring out the new KOE, haven't I? So I'm forcing everyone to read the new book.
Untested, still in. You're a monster. And the reason I really like your list is because part of it's similar to mine in that you've got 2 Fry's Lanterns. I think they had a lot of dimension to a KOE list, and people won't have played, I don't think, against anything like them before. So yeah, I think it's a.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they'll be. I'm hoping that they'll be unusual enough that people don't know how to react to them or deal with them, and that I use them correctly as well. We'll see.
Yeah, I think it'll come a point where people will be like, "Oh yeah, we do this against them, or we ignore them, or we kill them really quick." But at the moment, if you're running KOE, fill your boots, people. Like,
yeah. For the moment, while it's brand new, it's always the best time to play it, and it's really useful getting the data in as well to tone it down and make it level with the rest of the books as well.
It's a hot right now.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Any other lists you wanted to pick out?
There's some monstrosities, but they're just monstrosities for laughable reasons, but in a scary way. So, Jake the Snake is taking 18. What were they? 18 bombardiers.
Oh yes, yeah, I saw these.
Which would be really good. Marcus, if you're listening, no, why didn't you make the MSU all mounted army with your dread elves on? Shocking. Hit me up if you're listening. But I think there's a good spread. I think was it 3 Sylvan Elves going as well?
Yeah, 3 Sylvan Elves and 3 Warriors, which is fewer Warriors than I expected, I think. Generally you see loads of those guys.
Yeah, in 32 I'd have picked 1 more, maybe 5 in total, but 3 Sylvan Elves is a lot, especially with the current meta where they are on the scale, without ruining any competitions. Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. Obviously, Jack Austin as well. He's bringing 3 Sphinxes. Will they fall over to a stiff breeze? We don't know, but it'll be interesting to find out.
Yeah, exactly. It's a funky kind of list to bring along, and it means that we've got more factions at the list at the Open as well. I think the only one that we're missing is Beast Herds, right? Because both of the UK Beast Herds players are in the Masters.
Yeah, and apparently, according to the current UK Master, they're trash.
Yes, so that's interesting, because of course they've both made it there.
Exactly. Wes, do you want me to push a button, mate?
Yes, I think it might be time to push a button.
Let's push the buttons.
Try again. Okay, there we go.
Wes, I am back. Hello.
Hello, yes, that was my bad, sorry. My internet died for a moment, but it is back. It does look as though we're still running. Back. The chat's still going.
Ladies and gents, the Masters is up. You liked 30 Thephis Brutes, didn't you?
Oh, I did, didn't I? Yeah, I looked at that and went, oh, I'd love to play that. That's wonderful. That'll be an interesting game 1.
Treat yourself.
Wonderful.
Oh, let's have a look at that. Oh, Mr. Godbold and Mr. Hale. are playing each other, which might be a bit of an issue. So whilst we're live, because I know they are teammates, if you bear with me.
Yep, no worries.
I am going to move one up and move one down. Okay, and let's do this. Can I do that? No. Oh, this is great. This is great radio, isn't it?
Yeah, it makes for good viewing. Well, I think live events, it's not a live event without some problems, is it? We've had the internet cut out. We've been fake live.
We have been fake live. What I will do then, let me just do this pairing. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. How do I do this? So I will do. So, Mr. Hale, Tony Hale, if you're listening, you are now playing John Turner. Because that's the easiest thing to do.
Yep, nice and easy. And
Mr. Godbold, you will be playing James Butler.
Who's bringing his dwarves. He's one of the late sign-ups, isn't he?
Correct. So, apologies for that, folks. That's probably the easiest way to spin it around, as Kyler Minogue would say.
Yeah, nice and easy fix.
Nice and easy. I've just got to change that because James Butler's on there twice. I am the worst TO in the world. So there we go, James Butler. So where is Mr. Godbold? He's run off from me. There he is. And hopefully, that looks good.
Perfect, yeah, there we go, all fixed. So John Turner is playing Tony Hale and Paul Godbold has got James Butler instead.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect, we've got a full 16 games.
Very perfect. I'm just having a quick goosey gander at some of these matchups. Sam versus Marcus, that'll be good. There'll be a lot of cigarette breaks.
Yeah, that'll be a nice chill game, I think, that one.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, Wes, because obviously you're talking to me right now and the draw's up, you're playing unit. How do you feel about playing against Adlake and his Vermintide?
Well, Vermintide are a classic good matchup for KOE, aren't they? That's a perfect round one draw. If I can deal with that, then I should be pretty set for the weekend. It's just whether or not I can deal with 2 blocks of 45 res 5 wounds. I don't think I can grind through that, and I don't think I can punch through that in one go either. So
do it. Just make it happen.
That's an interesting one, and I think the rest of the list is 3 blocks of 60 Legionnaires as well. So
it's gonna be so good.
Yeah, either it'll be really long and very painful, or really short and painful, I think.
Yeah. No, it'll be great. It'll be really good.
It'll be a really good, fun game. I think, I've played Adam a few times. It's always a laugh.
Definitely. There's some good matchups there. I'll leave you folks to take a look at them, most definitely.
Yes, this is now live on Tawny Keeper, isn't it? So you can go and have a look at this online as well.
Yeah,
scroll
definitely.
through it yourself.
And just a big apologies again to Tony for making you draw against Paul, because obviously you're not just best mates, you're part-time lovers as well. So yeah, that's sorted. All I did, folks, I just changed them over just for ease, because they were closest ones to my mace. But yeah, that's the draw. That's live. Ready for Saturday morning.
Yeah, that's all perfect. So I'm looking forward to that. I can go through and read the Vermin Swarm book again, and everyone else can also look at what they're playing and realise they haven't read that book in ages. We can all get ready. So we're all ready, bright and bushy-tailed on Saturday morning.
Perfect, mate.
That's
looking
perfect.
forward to it.
Yeah. So thank you very much for joining me, Jordan, and everybody else in the chat. There's another live stream in 25 minutes.
Exciting.
So it's been a pleasure, Jordan.
No, thank you for having me, mate.
We'll catch you over at Proxy Table Gaming in 25 minutes.
Beautiful.
Bye, folks.
Hi guys, it's me, Lucky Sixes from Proxy Table Gaming.
And me, Maddie P from the Paired Weapons Podcast.
The Masters competition is back. For your chance to win a selection of these prizes, including gaming accessories, 3D print vouchers, the Breach introduction game, and commissions from the Gobbo, simply answer this question. Which army was placed at the top of the latest tier list, released in December 2021? Was it Orcs and Goblins,
Demon Legions.
or Beast Herds?
To enter, simply send your answer to the following email address: pairedweaponpodcast@gmail.com. That's the pairedweaponpodcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to include your name, contact details, and your answer. Check out the Masters Review Show on the Proxy Table Gaming YouTube channel shortly after the tournament itself.
Thanks to all our partners and sponsors.
And good luck!
See you later.